Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever and wherever you may be watching from. My name is Roderick Chappelle. Welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. This morning we're doing some juice. And I was thinking before we went live, I was like, what am I going to talk about this morning? I don't really have a topic. All I know is this, is that we're going to be talking about stress. Because right now, at this point in time in the year, is a stressful time for me. I can't speak for Jennifer because she loves being in the stage production. She loves the plays. She's actually performing this year, so it's adding a little extra stress for me, because normally when we have an auditorium full of 1,500 people and we have a play and a cast of, I don't know, 25, let's say 25 folks. Normally she's my stage manager and she kind of bridges the gap for everything, but for some reason this year she's actually in the play, and so it's a tremendous amount of stress right now for me. And in times like these, when you're dealing with a bunch of stress, what do? And I was thinking this morning, because I was writing some of the book that I told you guys I was writing, and I developed this character, and I don't even know. I'm like almost 4 chapters into this thing, and I don't even like the direction it's going. So I just may start over and try it again. Okay. I'm just not liking it. But I was thinking about it. I mean, I was up a few hours ago, just working and doing some things. And I was like, man, I can feel the stress in this story already. It's gonna be a doozy, okay? It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be something that gonna make you think. It's gonna be something that you're gonna be like, okay. But because I want it to be good, I'm kind of taking my time. But time is ticking because I want this thing done before 2 weeks before Christmas. So we shall see. We'll see how it goes. What else is going down? It's just, this play, this stage production. I gotta get past it. And I was looking at some of my analytics this morning, and we are about to cross over 20,000. Okay, probably in the next 3 to 4 days we will cross over 20,000 views, which is a huge milestone for a small channel like ours. And we have you guys to thank for that. Nothing that we've done. It's just that you guys have encouraged and pushed, and through hard work, diligence, we're persevering. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you this: getting a new channel started and being consistent with posting and adding that to your life and it taking over your life is something else. Okay. And I have noticed, and I appreciate all your comments about, do this, do that to lose weight, blah blah blah. You talk to somebody who lost 100 pounds in the last 12 months. So it's not that I don't know how to. It's the fact that I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to do what it's going to take me to drop these extra 10, 15 pounds. I don't want to do it. As a matter of fact, the more stressed I get, it's funny. Jennifer was like, a couple weeks ago, I was like, she was just staring at me. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm watching you. What did she say? No, she's like, well, I'm watching you spiral downward. I was like, that's one way of putting it. Because up until this point, up until the last probably 6 weeks, I've been so disciplined all year. But I'm, the stress is is getting to me, and I noticed it on the scales. Because stress is a killer, okay? It's a killer for your health. It's a killer for your life. But it's a killer to that scales, too, because the more stress you have, the more your body holds. And for me, the more stress I go through, the more I want to eat and eat badly, because food for me is a comfort. I don't know, you know, I can't speak for you, but food is a comfort for me. And for most of us, you know, I'm just being a little facetious. But food is definitely a comfort for most of us. Now, some people don't struggle. You know, some people don't have a problem with it. They can just, you know, they be small their whole entire life. They don't have a struggle with it, and bam, you know, power to them. I wish I was one of those people where I could eat whatever, anything I want, and, you know, not gain a pound. I'm not like that. And just so you guys know, I weigh daily. And within a pound, as soon as my feet hit the floor, I know what I weigh. Before I even hit the scale, I know exactly what I weigh. But you know, I'm just kind of rambling this morning. I really didn't have a topic because I got a lot of things on my mind. The week of the play is always it's always crazy. I'm looking forward to tonight's rehearsal because we have some new things that we are implementing that's going to hopefully make. I always forget these daggum chimes. I'm so sorry, y'all. We're implementing some new strategies that hopefully will make my job a little bit easier. So we have rehearsal this evening, and while we're at rehearsal, I'm gonna get a new outro and a new intro and a new outro done this evening. I am determined to get a new outro and an intro done. And hopefully I'll be able to get several, because you guys like the outros that I've been doing with Lil TT. I'm gonna get her to do some intros for me too, and that's you know, that's good little labor right there, because I can make her a star, and all it costs me is like a honey bun. That's my baby. I called her on Sunday just to talk to her, see how she was doing, and then we ended up doing a video chat, which was cool. But for those that are new here, you'll see on some of my videos I have a young lady she's 6. That's, you know, and she has a very bright future because she's so outgoing now, and her parents have her in so many things that I expect great things in her life. Not that I don't expect great things in all kids' lives, but you know, I'm pretty fond of that one. There are several up there at the church that I'm pretty fond of. You know, and it's so funny because it takes my children, my flesh and blood. They're like, you wish those kids were your kids, don't you? I'm like, not really. I can't say that. I said, because, you know, y'all my babies. You know, because they get jealous. You know, they don't want my attention to be on anybody but them. But of course they're grown now, you know. But no matter what age you are, you always want your parents' approval. Because even though I'm close to 60 years old right now, you know, you always want to hear your parents say they're proud of you. You always want to hear that, you know, that sense of approval from your parents and from your ancestors. So, you know, I think often of the people who raised me, and I'm like, wow, if they were here now, they would be really, really surprised.
Surprise.
Of course, surprise. And here's Jennifer coming through naked.
Why do you keep telling people that?
She's not naked, y'all. She has on clothes. She just don't have on her dress clothes, her normal clothes. How about that? Is that better, honey?
I mean, they don't need to know what I'm doing right now.
Oh, well, quit coming through here saying stuff.
You said what?
Quit coming through here saying stuff.
You know what?
Well, when you come through, you're tricking me to, you know, start talking about you. Just tomorrow morning, come through, but like, I'm invisible, and I won't say nothing. No,
I'm invisible.
look at my face. So anyway, when you get up early and you start doing things for your business, your life, your endeavors. It puts you on a whole nother level because you know that at 3:30 and 4 o'clock in the morning, you know it's very few people that are up with you at that time. So that's one thing that I do teach. I write about that in my first book, Yes I Can't. And if you want to, you know what? I never plug my book. So if you want a copy of Yes I Can't, you can go to Amazon. Actually, you can go on Google, type my name in, Roderick Chappelle. Yes I Can't. And you should be able to order it. If you want an autographed copy of it, contact me and I'll let you know what you need to send me and I'll ship it right over to you. But I speak about, how you can be more productive in your day to day. And one of them is just getting up an extra hour early. Getting up an hour early. You'd be very surprised of how much you can get accomplished by getting up, just an hour. But you can't get up and then just lounge around. You gotta get up and get up with a purpose. So we're about to juice all this fruit, y'all. And one of the subscribers, I don't see them in here as often as they were. And I really couldn't understand some of their texts or comments. I couldn't understand some of their comments. I didn't know if they were taking a dig at me or if they were being helpful. But they was like, oh yeah, you're juicing, and I carry my temporary, my portable juices with me all the time. And it got me to thinking, I'm like, why do we juice? Well, we juice for several reasons. One, because we like it. That's number one. Another reason why do we juice? Because trust, I would love to be in bed right now. But we juice because this is a great way of getting your day started. It's a great source of nutrients. And it's a great source of getting your nutrients without getting all the fiber. Alright? Because if we was going to eat all this stuff right here, and maybe one day we'll try it. Maybe one day I'll cut up all this stuff and then we'll just try to eat it. And see how that works. Which, this is a lot of stuff. But one thing about eating fruits and veggies, they're not calorie dense like other foods. Especially like the pastas and the carbs and things like that. Pastas and the potatoes, which are high in carbs. But we enjoy juicing, And when we started living this lifestyle, this is one thing that we said we were going to do. And we do it. And we've been consistent with it now for 10 months. We juice 4 to 7 days a week and have been for 10 months, which is a long time. That's part of the reason why it doesn't take me long to juice this stuff. But if you do it as often as frequent as I do, you should be good at it. I'm sure y'all agree, right? If the core doesn't sit in there right, absolutely perfect, it becomes very difficult to push that core through if it's not sitting in there. It's a certain way when the fruits go in, they can go in at a certain angle, and it makes it really, really easy or extremely difficult. So that's why sometimes you guys see me struggle with the core, because it doesn't go in at the proper angle. But it's all good. Sharp, I've never read this. I'm going to read this to y'all. Caution, sharp blades. Do not put hands or utensils down feed tube. Unplug before cleaning and before assembling and remove parts. I mean, it's kind of common sense because that thing is spinning and those blades on the inside are very, very sharp. If you put your hand off in there, you're not going to have any fingers. But that thing is spinning fast. And it's gonna hurt. Just cleaning, when we first got it, when I was cleaning it, one day I raked my fingers across the blades. I was like, oh, okay. Won't do that again. And that was just with me raking my fingers across. So got a little liquid sunshine this morning. I'm gonna stir this stuff up for Jennifer's portion. Take them out a little bit, and we're gonna get the rolling. Boom, boom. So as always, thank you for being here. Subscribe, and I just noticed yesterday. I've been telling y'all for a while now to hit the bell notification. But when you hit the bell notification, you gotta hit the bell notification and say you want all of the uploads. I didn't know that, you know, it'll give you an option to be like, okay, you can get notifications or you can get all notifications. So now I gotta tell you guys when you hit the bell notification to push the all link or button or whatever, so you get all notifications. Because guess what? If you don't, you're gonna miss some of the content that we're putting out. And I understand that, you know, because at the rate we're putting it out, I understand that sometimes you guys can't make all of them. I totally get that. But that's why I post so much, because I know we're all in different time zones. We all are, not only are we in different time zones, but we have different schedules. And because of all that, you know, I try to hit everybody. I am trying to consistently post 3 times a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But like I was telling you guys before, I feel like I am at least 5 years behind. And I'm not going to let up until I get to at least 1,500 videos. Which is a lot. Is that a lot? Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Where the water?
What you mean, where the water? Water over there on the floor. You need another bottle?
Yeah.
Alright, so I will do that. You're smelling nice this morning.
Thank you.
You getting all pretty for?
I wear the same perfume every day.
I ain't never smelled that perfume.
You obviously don't ever smell me in the morning.
I smell it every morning.
About bad as Sam. I don't know what his wife got on when she walk out the
Smell
door.
it every morning, y'all. I sniff something. Alright, so I'm gonna change out this water. Hopefully y'all will be able to see me.
Help. Ah! I got you. I'm getting it.
Oh God, 7 gallons of water is a lot. It's heavy, y'all. Oh shoot. That's right. I can't do it that way. So what I do when we to restock our water, I just take out the old spigot, put it on a new bottle, and voila, we got water. I always have a residual amount of water in here. So I'm gonna pour this up for Jennifer. It's really heavy. 7 gallons of water is heavy, y'all. And we're going camping next weekend. That ought to be funny. Or fun. That ought to be fun. We're going camping with mother-in-law and father-in-law next weekend. So we're probably gonna take 2 of these big water jugs, because I don't trust them to bring the water. You need 2, Philip? No.
I got one.
Okay.
No.
So because I don't trust them to bring the water, because they'll bring some Deer Park or something. You know? I ain't gonna name no names. They'll bring something other than what we drink. How about that? And I'll be dissatisfied for a whole entire weekend. We're actually taking the whole weekend off. I've already, you know, put in time off at my job. And we're gonna leave out, we leave out Thursday or Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday evening sometime. Next Thursday, which is awesome, because I need a break. You leaving? Alright, hold on. Alright, y'all, so I gotta see Jennifer off. I will catch you guys on the next one. You wanna say anything to anybody? Oh.
It's gonna be a long day at work. Your camera is awful.
How's it off?
Because it's not food. Give me love. Give me some more.
Okay, let me turn the camera off. Good Lord.
Love you. Have a good day, honey.
Some people just don't know what to do. Some people don't know what to do. But that's every day. That's not show for the camera. That is every day, gone day. So there's Jenny Pooh about to leave and go off to all the money. So thank y'all for being here. As always, like, subscribe, love, share. Sharing is caring. But when you hit the bell notification, make sure you hit the bell notification and say all. See y'all on the next one. Take care.